Are you the same person that you were 5 years ago? No. Probably similar to the person you were yesterday, but time, growth, it changes a lot. I'm not making a reference to the ship of Theseus, though. If you want to check that out, you can. Oh, anyway, this morning I woke up and my mind was going ballistic, absolutely nuts, and I just went, what's going on? I felt like journaling would be insufficient and just too confining. So I said, I'm just gonna get up, I'm gonna go for a walk and let the mind go nuts with no distractions. I came to a couple of realizations here. One of the realizations is everyone goes through crap, and you have to be able to communicate that better with others without divulging too much, so that they're aware of, hey, this is a boundary. That's the word to use, boundary. It's kind of a trigger word, but we'll go with that. So for me, I am happy to help, very happy, but doing extra than what I'm asked, I do not handle well anymore. If you ask me to do something to help out with a volunteering function, helping out set up something, sure, 10 years ago it would have been great, all the energy in the world. Now, I'll say yes to these 3 things. Anything more, I get quite a visceral reaction. I feel quite sick, and I go, no, no, I'm not doing. I just can't. I can't do it. And coming off as abruptly as that, especially to new people or, yeah, new people, even friends, you go, whoa, what was that? What was that, girl? What happened? Well, depends on how much time you have. Because what happened for me, I was married, not anymore. I am a widow. I was the main caretaker for my husband, and I remember it was a tough time, honestly, trying to look after him, going through his cancer treatments, cooking meals, paying the bills, and I still worked. I think when he got really sick, the last 6 months was really hard because I was still working part-time, looking after him, trying to keep the whole household afloat, and not realizing that I was draining myself a lot to look after him and keep it all floating. I was under stress for quite some time with no reprieve, and it was quite burdensome. It was very burdensome. It's all on my shoulders. If he didn't get his medication on time or he didn't get his painkillers, it would be a mess. So with that in mind, that period, that was what, 6 years ago he's passed away. More than 6 years ago. I'm really only realizing now that I have to communicate it better without divulging too much information to people, because dumping that on someone new, they go, you just say, yeah, okay. And now what do you want? You ordered your coffee, what snack do you want? Because that stressful period and that burdensome feeling I felt, anything that feels quite similar or resembles that, I get this visceral reaction where I just can't. Can't do it. I can't. Why? Because I'm protecting myself now. I've been through some crap. I don't want to go through that again. This seems like it. I don't want to deal with it. Really concisely, if anyone picks up Bessel van der Kolk's The Body Keeps the Score, that book is amazing. It uses very rough but very pinpointed examples for what he's researched, which I'm glad he did it because I would have broken down. And I'm looking at what he's put there, and it's very concise, and I recognize so much of that within myself. Like, here's an example where I didn't realize it. It was just happening, and it was just a reaction. I think similar to PTSD, not to that extreme though, because I've never seen war. I haven't been in anything that terrible, but it's kind of reaction going no. We had a family picnic. We just were organizing a picnic. It was all fun, and I said, yeah, I can help out with this. I said that, yes. Then I got asked to do something extra on the day at the park, and it was easy. Like, looking back, I went, oh god, I was an ass, because all I was asked to do was help put up some more decorations. All right, I can put up decorations. I'll grab some and put some up. No. That first one should have been my response, or more appropriately, should have been a helping out thing, but because I was asked to do extra, I felt sick. I felt sick in my stomach. I felt my chest tighten up, and I went, what? I can't do it. And it's my dad, and he's going, why not? I can't, Dad. I can't. Don't ask. I can't do it. And the only way I thought of how to get out of it or just avoid this feeling was to get up and leave. So I did. I got up and I went for a walk, sat on a rock for a long time, I think maybe 40 minutes, which I was all cool there. I went, I think I'm good. I'll come back to the party. But came back to the party, the food and all that. The decorations were up. I didn't do it, but they were up. I just felt this tightening going, I feel sick again. It was just too much pressure. And why? Because I got asked to help out a little bit more with a silly decoration? Yeah. yeah, it felt like being burdened with too much again. It felt like that. I didn't communicate that well. After the whole party was done, I remember my dad basically saying, "What the hell was that?" He wouldn't use hell. He'd use something else. He goes, "What was that?" And because of being confronted with that again, Dad, I don't know. I was averting my eyes and everything. I don't know, Dad. And he goes, "Well, it was really out of character for you," and which it is true. I mean, Dad knew me since I was a little baby, so you go, "That's weird," and it is weird, I suppose. But I've changed. Been through some crap over here, so I don't handle this as well anymore because it feels like that crap again. And I mean, my head's like, "It should just help out," but the body's like, "No, no." So I didn't really tell Dad that because I couldn't figure out how to express it. I couldn't figure it out. I didn't know what was wrong with me. And looking back, I went, "Yeah, that seems simple," but I should have said something like, "Actually, that's like, Dad, I'm gonna freak out. If I do that, I will freak out. So can we just not, or can I just take a break and come back?" But I didn't say that. I just left, which is a shame because I don't like doing that to my family. I don't like doing it to really anybody. But with that little walk here, I think the word I'm looking for is boundaries. I'm learning how to set the boundaries for myself and others to just function better. So I can help out, yes, but anything more than this, I will freak out. So don't ask me to do it. It sounds abrupt, it sounds mean, but I'm doing it for me, which does sound selfish, but I'm doing it for me so I can continue to act in a good societal way. Yeah, be a good member of society. Because if that boundary's crossed, you're gonna see me freak out. You're gonna see me get up, leave in a huff, and just go. Why? Well, because I've been through some shit. I've been through some crap. And if someone goes, "What kind of crap is that?" then that opens a whole can of worms. Like, "Well, I'm a widow." And they go, "Oh, I didn't know." And then you have to allocate another 45 minutes to an hour to explain your life story to a stranger. Or someone who, I mean, the friends, they kind of know what's going on. But to a stranger, it's like, that's not appropriate. We're helping volunteer for a triathlon. Why do you want to talk? Why should I dump all that on you? And just, here. That's the line. Maybe I'll tell you, maybe I won't. You don't need to divulge your whole life to people, do you? Wait, what am I doing now? I'm divulging part of my life to people on the internet. Yeah. So anyway, that's what I just came to that realization this morning. I think most of that's untangled from my brain, thank goodness. How I've been through some crap. I'm making sure I can communicate better with what works for me, so with other people, so I can be a good functioning member of society. And I don't need to freak out like I did on my family. I should probably call Dad and tell him I'm sorry. Because that picnic was years ago. And this morning I went, bing bong, penny dropped. Sorry, Dad. Yeah. So that was my thoughts this morning. You're not the same person. Well, you're never the same person, are you? Nah. You grow, you change, you get through crap, and persevere. Thanks for watching.